Hello, welcome to Movie Musters, Force and Power Book IV review of Season 2 Episode 8, Dead Reckoning. How about an hour? Now that everything are starting to come together, the wild and seductive season is almost over. You can't even begin to guess how things will work out because Tommy has a lot of adversaries on his side, both visible and hidden. He's never felt more alive, though, if Power Book IV, Force Season 2 Episode 8's last scene is any guide. From beginning to end, this installment was incredibly disorganized. It's probably best to start at the top, where Vic is trying his hardest to conceal his tracks, even though there's no simple place to leap in. Since turning informant, Vic has been living on the edge, and when he killed Vargas, he stepped over the edge. Though, from Stacy's perspective, it made him an even bigger target even though he had no choice. Stacy Marks embodies all the legal professionals we've encountered in the Power universe. The lawyers we've seen in this universe are notoriously awful at what they do, with the exception of a select few, and they are so consumed with taking down the villain that their morality frequently crumbles along with it. Stacy, you know, Miguel Garcia might remove you from the map before me if he discovers that you are fucking his younger sister. Mr. Egan, exercise caution. Chicago is an extremely risky city. Tommy, so I continue to hear. In order to leave her mark on Chicago, Stacy believes that apprehending a known criminal like Tommy Egan will help her achieve her goals. She undoubtedly wants to contribute to the removal of drugs and violence from the streets, but her ambition seems to take precedence over practically everything else. Although Bobby offers a compelling argument against that aim, she never seems to genuinely listen to him. She is working with a strategy, and if everything goes according to plan, she will take all the credit. Unfortunately, things haven't been going well, and even though she's had Vic under suspicion, he's been about the least cooperative informant in the annals of informants. Even though it's obvious to Stacy and the audience that Vic Flynn doesn't want to genuinely screw Tommy up, he made his bed and now has to lie in it. However, he would eventually have to, and eliminating Vargas only expedited the process. Vic was a minimal informant, providing the FEDs with just enough details to bolster their case, but far from providing them with any conclusive evidence. Whether or not Tommy's statements were accurate, Stacy could use all of her influence to compel Vic to accuse Tommy if she managed to catch Vic in a lie. Stacy will now proceed as though she's going to reveal some shocking information to Tommy, but she is unaware that Tommy's now been tipped off to the rat, and there's no way in hell that he doesn't call Vic out as the traitor right away. Tommy is naturally skeptical, but Vic could be the culprit. Though Tommy is equally wary of Jenard and Claudia, Vic did a great job of assigning guilt to them, and he wasn't with them both the times Vargas was sniffing around. After the murder, Tommy was seeing what was in front of him, but after gaining fresh insight and some time to reflect, he realized that Jenard's decision to go to the FEDs made about as much sense as his own. Even if Jenard is a multifaceted individual and is actively attempting to discredit Tommy in another manner, he is not the person to go to the Federals, even if it means getting rid of Tommy Egan for good. It seemed unreal to hear Tommy essentially tell Jenard that he was fortunate that Tommy had allowed him to rejoin CBI, as if Jenard hadn't spent his adult life assisting in the establishment of CBI as one of the largest crews in the city and Tommy hadn't arrived in town 17 seconds earlier. There will always be Tommy Egan with all the arrogance. Watching Tommy dance with all these individuals he knows don't care about him and he can't trust is really interesting. But he's keeping them around as long as they serve him well and enable him to get where he needs to go. Does he realize how many people are aggressively pursuing him, even if he is aware that he cannot trust them? Although we are confident that Tommy can overcome even the most difficult circumstances, it is reasonable to be worried about him because he is attracting attention from a variety of sources and is unable to clear every obstacle. We have witnessed him stumble, lose friends, and reach his lowest point in the past. It would be incredibly boring to watch if Tommy could maintain control at all times and never be touched. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.